Hello traders, welcome back to StrattyFX channel. On today's video I'm going to show you how you can trade a beginner friendly strategy, so make sure you watch until the end. And if you don't have an account, make sure you register using the link in my description or in my pinned comment. And if you do so, make sure you text me on Telegram. For that, I'm going to give you five ebooks that you are going to learn: forex, binary, and anything that you want to understand in forex and binary. So make sure you do that. For the ebooks, I'm going to give you a snippet in my next video so that you can know the ebooks that I'm going to share with you. On today's video, let's head direct to the point. So you just need to log into your Deriv account. For the strategy, I'm going to be showing you using a demo account. So let's get into it. So you just need to come here. Before that, you can choose to use Deriv Trader, Deriv Bot, and also a Smart Trader. So for this strategy, I'm going to show you how you can navigate using a Deriv Bot that you have created on your own. So for this one, let's say we are going to use this one, 25S. So let me copy paste because I'm going to show you how to trade. So we need to come here to the Deriv Bot automated. For this one, I'm not going to show you using the bot that I have. I'm going to show you how you can create your own. So you just need to, after it has opened, you just need to click here on quick strategy. So for our volatility, we are trading 25S. So we just need to type 25S. For the trade type, it's a no, not over. Because the reason why I advise to use maybe a bot, it's because it's much faster, and we are going to trade the first prediction. Last prediction here, we are going to use the one with the red bar. Got it? The one with the red bar. So it's 2. It's 2. Our initial stake, we can choose to use let's say 1, or let's say 10. Let's say 10 if you have a 100 USD account. For the tick, we are going to use with 1. For our profit threshold, it's 5. Our loss threshold, it's also 5. Okay, so make sure you know what you want to risk. So if your initial stake it's 0.5, you can say you are willing to lose up to $1. Don't go beyond what. For the size it's the same as martingale. So if you want to add the martingale, you can just say if it goes to a loss, it's going to multiply that by 2. So if you are using a 5, it's going to multiply by 2 and it goes to 10. But because I don't want to use a martingale, but like if it goes to a loss, let's say it's going to multiply our initial stake here 10 times 2. So let's say if it goes to a loss to 10. So here I'm supposed to let me put 20 because we are going to use 10 as our stake, but I won't advise you to use that. So if our initial stake it's 1, let's be our loss be 1. Sorry, if our initial stake it's 1, maybe let's say it's 1, multiply that maybe by 10 or 5. Let's say you say 5. But if it's your initial stake is 0.35, you can say you are willing to lose up to $1, but make sure you don't import a martingale. So the only thing that I'm waiting here is to say run. So it have shifted to 9. So here I need to put 9. 9. So what we need for us to click run, we just wait for this cursor. I don't know why it's shifting, so let's wait for it to settle with 1 digit. So it's 1. Let me come back here, change to 1. So we are supposed to run this bot for at least 1 minute 32. So let's wait it to touch 1. When it touches 1, we are going to run. Oh, so let's wait. Let's wait 1. Oh, I know I'm a bit late. Ooh. So I was a bit late. As you can see, I think it has taken our first initial. Let's see if you are going to recover. So you have entered when it was 33. We are supposed to exit when it's 34. Let me see if I'll be able to recover my loss. Also, if you want to do manually, you can do it. Oh, we have lost another one. So let me wait a little bit. Differ, it's a bit complicated, or it's not advisable, because when it goes, let's say your account was a $20 account and your initial stake was 10. If it goes 2 losses in a row, you lose all the profit that you had. So I just need to, I'm waiting for it to recover my profit so that I can do it manually to show you. So I think one more. So I think we have a bit of profit. So let me stop the bot. We have a bit of profit. So let me come back here. So our, oh, I don't know why I have clicked match instead of differs. Sorry. Also here, our last prediction, it's 1. So we are going to click differs. So you can choose to maybe do that and then click here differs continuously. Oh, it is still 1. I don't know why it's sharing differs with 6. You can do that continuously, but as you can see, for the minimum, because we have used a stake of 0.5, so our profit, it's a bit low. So that's the bad thing about using differs. But if you want to make more profit, I think using a bit higher capital. As you can see here, the red bar, it's still on 1. So instead of using a bot, you can still use manually. So I'm just clicking continuously because 1, it's not increasing or decreasing. I think you can see that it's still 8.6. So if you see it has increased, like right now it's 8.7, we won't trade. So we would just take the profit that we have. As you can see, it's increasing. So even if you are using another, as you can see, 8.7, so even now it's not increasing or decreasing. So it has decreased to 8.6, so it can, okay, let me see. So for differs, it usually works best if you have a large capital, because you just need to take 5 trades and then you're out of the market. As you can see, it's increasing. It's not advisable to trade it when it's increasing. At least make sure it's a bit constant. So I want to see if I'm going to make my $5 when you trade using the one with the red bar. So next time I'm going to try with the one with the green bar, but because it's the most appearing, it might mess up. For the green bar, it's advisable to do matches with, but matches with, you have to be a bit keen and wait. Yeah. So I just want a profit of $10. Let me see. So it was 10,000. I think we have our 10 profit. As you can see, our initial stake is so differs. You can also make money with it, but for you to make a bit of the capital, you need to risk more. But as a beginner, if you target $1 in a day, oh, you have lost all the capital, all the profit we had. If you are targeting $1 in a day, come back here and try differs, but try with a bit of little capital. You see how much it enters. I don't know if you guys can see how it has matched. So let me recover the profit. Oh, it has decided it's our turn to lose it. So I don't know if you have noticed something about matches. For the matches, I'm going to be sharing the strategy in my next few videos. For that one, I'm just going to give you the instruction. Practice them on your demo account before you go to your real one. Anyway guys, that's all for today. See you in my next video. Yeah, bye.